What's up, dudes? It's your bestest buddy in the whole frickin' galaxy, Urban Blaster, and we're playing some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's that free-to-play mobile game 'cause I don't pay for this shit. And that's right, I don't plan on paying for no Revan. If you have not heard, those Old Republic dudes, they're coming in handy for they dropped a bomb on us. They basically said, a new hero's journey's coming. Boom! It's Lightside Revan, Jedi Revan. I don't know much about this dude. You always hear people creaming their pants about that dude. I don't know anything about him. If you're not in the first trilogy, episodes 4, 5, and 6, then you don't mean jack diddly to me. I would actually prefer C-3PO over Revan, but that's just me, dudes. That's just me. I wasn't out there on the Xbox playing or the computer playing KOTOR when that stuff was out, so I don't really know much about him. But it sounds like this dude's highly wanted by the community, highly anticipated, and bam! They dropped that hero's journey on us, which is, in my opinion, a very turd burglar type of things that CG loves to do. And what's a turd burglar, dudes? Look it up on Urban Dictionary. There are multiple definitions, but the one that I'm talking about is, you got to take this massive dump. You go to usually at work, you got to take this massive dump. You go into the public restroom, you sit down, and as soon as you're ready to just do your due, somebody sits down in the stall next to you, and boom, you just tighten up and freeze. And that's what CG's doing with this turd burglar experience. People are excited about Chewie. I gotta get my bounty hunters up. I missed him. I gotta work on these dudes. Now, bam, now you gotta work on the old Republic. But what is my plan of attack on this stuff? Whew, I don't really know, dudes. Let's see what my old Republic's looking like. And I know my old Republic, they're not really up to par at this at all. Like I said, I wasn't a KOTOR fan, so I don't really even know anything about these characters. Never looked at their kits. I did slowly start on Bastille. Why? Because she was meta. Then I finally realized, why do I want Bastille? I didn't even got a good Jedi team. So that's when I said, screw it, keeping on the bounty hunters. Boom. And I did get Chewie, so that's epic. But for those of you guys who are working on your bounty hunters, and I'm talking at the free to play level, if you're pay to play, more respect to you, love that. But I am a free to play player. I do talk towards the I'm a free-to-play player. Did I just say I'm pay-to-play? I don't frickin' know what I just said, but I am a free-to-play player. I do cater to the free-to-play community. And, I just never worked on these guys, so I highly doubt that I'm going to get Revan the first time around. But I do have my bounty hunters in check. I do have my scoundrels in check. And that's really my empire. Those are my favorite three pieces of this game: bounty hunters, scoundrels, empire. Boom. And they're all looking really good, so I am going to I had actually planned on working on these dudes when they did come out that trailer. They did give us a hint, but I didn't know it was going to be this soon. But that's just how CG rolls. They got to make this game interesting, especially for the pay-to-play players who are probably out of things to farm. So for those guys, they will have this opportunity to get that highly anticipated character. And I do want to give a huge shout out to one of the my guildies. We do roll with the furnaces, but it is to Owie, O-W-W-Y. I believe that's how it is, Owie. But this dude, he saved up 60,000 crystals. He is free to play, and he just hoards his stuff. But dude just bought those packs. He's so close to being Revan team ready with the Old Republic. As you can see, I am highly not even close to being ready. But here's my plan of attack. I did plan on start working on these guys. I did want to finish out Cantina wise. There are two characters. I believe it's Jolie Bindo, whatever the frick that is, and then this robot. I believe those two are the Cantina characters. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. But I did want to finish out my frickin' first order executioner. As you can see, I do have him up to 43 out of 100, but I probably will put him on hold just to see how close I could get in the next 8 days. I highly doubt I will put a dent in this, but you never know. You never know how it'll go down. I do plan on saving up some crystals, just maybe buy a pack or two. Typically those are not the way to go, just because let's see, 699 crystals, and you get 10, between 10 and 330. Boom, I hope I get that one, the 330. Doubtful, but I might be in 8 days. I might be able to save up enough crystals to roll my chances twice on this thing. But that's the extent that I am going to get the Old Republic in check, so I could get Revan. Highly doubtful for me as a free-to-play player this first round, but definitely I will be ready for when that dude comes back. Why? Unless something else comes farmable that I would rather prefer to have. But as far as it goes, I'm going to do the slow grind for those characters. But if my only advice to other free-to-play players, if you were highly just got those butterflies in your tummy with the Old Republic, and you did start farming them, I would just stick with those. If you did switch over to the bounty hunters and wanted to get Chewy, but you I would switch over to those KOTOR dudes and frickin' just see if you could get them. You got 8 days till the event starts. You got 7 more days till that event ends. Boom, that's what, 16, 14, 15 something days in the teens. 7 plus 8 is that's frickin' 15, right? Yeah, I think 15. You got 15 days to make it happen. And don't forget the gear. But if you did start on those dudes and you're way ahead of me, then I would and you switch to bounty hunters or something, I would highly recommend going over to there. But if you have not even touched those dudes, don't chase the meta. Why? Because that's what this game is for. For us free-to-play players, the grind is real, dudes. Just stick to it, and he will be coming back around. And like shit, I don't even got JTR yet. She will be coming out tomorrow. Within, I believe, a few hours she will be hitting. I am ready. This is the 3rd time around. And yeah, I missed out a little bit on phase 1. Yeah, I missed out a little. I never got to run JTR when she was meta in the arena, but I was kicking some JTR's ass in the arena. Boom! So don't worry, dudes. There's always teams that could kill this other team that could kill this other team, and the meta's always changing. Don't be chasing that meta. But that's just sort of my stance on this whole thing. It does make this game interesting when they do drop these bombs on us, when they do flip the script. And for all you guys out there who are pay to play, hats off to you, because you guys help keep this game going. For us free-to-play players to still have some fun, but we are a bit behind the times. But it's going to be interesting to see what kind of teams come out of this, everything. But just don't get discouraged, dudes. Don't quit the game and all that whatnots. This is a fun game still. And just roll with the punches, keep the grind going, because it's real. And that's my whole take on this whole Revan thing from a free-to-play player dude. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I will see you in the next one. And remember, keep the grind going. Boom.